But I enjoy Freeport.
Oh, nice! I get this one. Nothing better than to have a dinner after you be riding around. Just like this pull-up pork barbecue sandwich. As you can see, yummy, 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 yummy. Enjoy myself to having a Saturday, cold Saturday outside is the best things can happen in life because you find freedom and positivity, and that's what counts at any time. Just remember, eat. Okay, I'm driving and I decide like to talk to myself in these hard moments of life that we're living all together and everybody's scared. We all afraid for our life. Nobody wanna fucking die. And I have to tell that around when I was 33 years old or 34 years old, I have a big depression in my life, and I was like decision makers to do change in my life. Okay, moment like this now that I live in right now, I discovered when I just discovered my motorcycle, and I beginning to travel the road, to don't be afraid to have an accident, and don't be afraid to nothing happened to me in the way that I really didn't want to happen, or something happened to me. But I just want to ride to try to block anything and all the problems that I have in my life. That was the time when I discovered my motorcycle. 33 years old, 32, 33 years old I was. As right now I am 43 years old. I'm still bumping on it, like to find something that made me happy and made me feel good. I drive in my car right now because I do some errands, like buying some stuff for my daughter and keeping up for my daughter, because we don't know what's gonna happen. It's really gonna shut down everything and all our business gonna be closed. I working in the private industry with the health industry, and we're taking all the precaution and everything with our patients and our workers, and it's hard. It's hard. You're thinking like sometimes to be able to have more responsibility in your shoulders is easy, and it's more difficult because you're thinking for other people, and don't be only your family, don't be only the ones that are in your household. Well, follow talking about how I found to coming out of my depression and get out of that fear in my life was that motorcycle. I'm making so many trips all around the world. I mean all around the United States, not the world. God, what I can say about that? I can say it was beautiful. It was so amazing. Every week and every rain that I have to pass in my trips, doing long trips, and I don't have no options than to follow riding, I was scared. But for next weekend, I would like to ride again after I worked so hard. Then I was focused on this. Then after I had a big crash in 2016, September 2016. I had a big crash in the motorcycle, and from that I have a screw in my right foot, and in my plantar of the right foot I have 5 screws. I mean in total I have 12, because I have to jump out of my motorcycle about 90 miles, 75 miles per hour, because traffic congestion and things that happen, and everything was so fast, and I knew to do the right decision at the right time, at the right moment, and I jump out of my bike, and if I have to do it again, I will do it. And I have to say that motorcycle bring me alive, because I wasn't thinking too much. I was more action maker for the moment you're living, and that teach me so much about my life, because once I had the accident, I discovered Paramotor, because I was watching for something else to do that can keep with that adrenaline that I was thinking. And actually it wasn't adrenaline, how people say you junkie on it about adrenaline. It's not junking on it about adrenaline. It's junking on it about to find answer of life that we're living every day, and we get stressed out and we don't know how to get it out of our system. We don't know how to say I love you every day to your wife. We don't know to say I love you every day to your children. You lost patience, and it's because the pressure of the work we have and all the things that happen. Since you're coming out home, the traffic is so awful. Everything is dangerous. It's like you are in danger every day, and then how I can handle it? Then it's so beautiful the weekend you go and have you ride your motorcycle, or you go and fly your paramotor, and you find that heaven is in your hands. I mean, like everything is yours. That promise don't be promised. It's just about making things happen for you, and making things happen for you feeling good. And for every day you say to your family that you love it, that you love. Say to your wife, even you argue with her, say I love you. When you go to work, when you go to do something and you don't be around her, say I love you. That's the most stronger things that you can have in life that can making everything possible. Everything is possible when you have love in your heart. When you have love for the people that is around you and you fight for them every day. Then my wife never argued with me and never asked me if I'm gonna ride motorcycle again. Then the only thing I have to say about that is that when I always thinking how to stop to ride motorcycle and I look up to the roof, that 3 months that I spent in my house that I didn't can go any place because I was able to walk, it's like I cry like a baby. I cry like a baby. Yes, because I was like I don't have nothing else that can put up with that. I have nothing else that can make me happy on it. Then I did so many research online to see if I find something else that can make me happy. Skydiving didn't call my attention. And then I saw Tucker God. When I saw Tucker God in YouTube, then I followed him, and the story of him was so beautiful, and he making look how the sport was so great and so easy to get in it. And then I spent 1 year after doing research about that, looking out for the theoretic side of the sport. After 1 year, I found Jose Paramotor instructor in South Florida. I decided to do the course to go to the air. Man, that was amazing. And that's how my story of Paramotor come alive. And that's how I was able to be in the fly-in of 2020 in Palm Bay. And what's the great things after all of my life, and then in this season of life when you beginning to be in your 40s and go up to 50, and it's the great things to find, because in flying the paragliding with a paramotor, the problem only is about how you respect the weather, how you respect every bump that you feel when the thermal time, about that hot air going from the ground to the sky, I mean where the clouds beginning to form, how you respect the time you fly, how you respect the limits you can go. I can tell you something, between that and motorcycle, that sport is safe. It's the safe things to do, because in motorcycle you depend about all the assholes you find in the street, and you need to be so much in reaction. It's more that in motorcycle you always active to do work. When you fly paramotor, you are like for landing and go and say to everybody that you have around your life that you love it so much, and you don't give an F for nothing else. Even coronavirus, you just try to find the precaution, trying to find a way how to be safe. Don't touch your face, your eyes, your nose, your mouth. Then, you don't decide if you are alive or no. Life is so beautiful. Enjoy life every minute, every second. Don't be thinking too much ahead. Just enjoy that minute, that second that we are right here, right now. This moment I am talking to you guys. Life is beautiful. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Love the people around you. Love it. Love it.